Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 131 of my journey through Settlers of Kalguur League. Last time, I got my bow-wielding Harbinger Lightning Trap build geared up a bit, and then ran lab to try and get an Empower, and instead from that, I got a Headhunter. I didn't get a single chance at a exceptional gem, so today I'm going to try something else. Sending Bismuth Bar to Gekanu can give exceptional support gems. So I am going to send off as many boats to Gekanu with the minimum bismuth shipment and see if I can get something to pop out of this. If I don't get an Empower today, tomorrow I'm probably going to level a new build. I need 3 bismuth bar on these boats, and we'll see what this brings for me. So that's like every 36 minutes that'll come in. And the gold stores are whittling down. I'm going to need to make sure I'm getting a bunch of gold today. But given that I have a Headhunter, I was thinking what would be the most fun to do with a Headhunter. And I think that would be a Daughter of Oshabi with this forest tracking thing that has rare and unique enemies within 120 meters have minimap icons. So you can find the rare enemies, stack a bunch of attack damage by stacking evasion. So I'm going to be thinking about how to try and make that work with something. Maybe some Flicker Strike. And there's no limit on this attack damage from evasion ratings, so if I had a two-handed weapon, I could get a 6-link there and then have nothing in the body armor and stack as much evasion rating on a body armor as possible, then it would be doubled. So that would be a ton of evasion potentially. And then there's an evasion mastery for 100% increased evasion from equipped body armor. So you could get a ton of evasion. So that's what I'm thinking about there. And then since I qualityed all my gems last time, I think I should top them all off here. At level 80, I can put the Awakened Lightning Pin in. Got all of those squared away, so the damage will have improved, but without an Empower, this bow's kind of rough. It was also suggested that I use an Essence to try and craft a bow, because I can get a big spell damage with an Essence on a two-handed weapon. So let's look at that, since I do have another one of these bows. So hit that, it min-rolled there, but then I would need the well, no, I wouldn't need 2 open prefixes, because I wouldn't need to craft the trap damage. And you could craft trap throwing speed as a suffix. So that's definitely a better idea. Let's see if I hit something better here. Hit 30 on a crit multi. So if I can annul this twice and remove the lightning and the fizz, I think I just switched to this. Let's see what we got. I lost the multi. I could do prefixes cannot be changed and then reroll crit. Let's just see if I can isolate the spell damage with the annuls. And I did. Okay. Well then. So this is going to be expensive, but I'm going to try this. I want to do multi-mod, then prefixes cannot be changed, and attack, cannot roll attack modifiers. Then exalt this for the +1. So that's there. Then what I do is come in here, reforge crit. Okay, I gave it crit chance and multi. It's not as much multi as I would have wanted, but how do I do this now? How many divines do I have left? 9. I could try it again. Do prefix cannot be changed and just reroll crit again. It's always going to give me 2 mods at least, I think. Prefixes cannot be changed costs 2 divines, but I could craft prefixes cannot be changed and annul it to try and remove the crit chance. That's the only real way to go about cleaning it up. And if I tried this again with the crit reroll, it could fill the suffixes, making it impossible for me to craft the prefixes cannot be changed. But then if I craft prefixes cannot be changed and I annul it, it can remove the prefixes cannot be changed. But if it removes the multi, then I reroll it. Okay, planned, go. -2 divines. Okay, prefixes cannot be changed. Try again. And annul. Okay, it worked. It worked. It worked. So then, multi-mod, trap throwing speed, +2 socketed support gems. And there we go. That's a better bow. Lose 20 multi, but gain trap throwing speed and a lot of spell damage. And it's got the exact colors I need, so we'll swap this, and then hope the Empower comes. And then I also need to slap this in here. I'll spend the 45 life runes, go for the big one. Boom. 58! Oh, that's so crazy. Then I need to put on this bow so I can put on this bow. Ooh, I have Paradoxicas. I can make a Flicker Strike with a Paradoxica. Let's see what I can roll on these. I got 2 chances at this. Unveil is Impale. Okay. Then attack speed while a rare unique is nearby. Double damage while well, double damage doesn't matter with this, so it would have to be attack speed while rare unique is nearby. That's not ideal, I don't think. All right, try the other one. Biz Bleed and crit multi rare unique. Okay, neither of those really hit. You'd want the hybrid crit or attack speed. So that trap throwing speed with the Lightning Spire traps got it striking 4 areas every 0.25 seconds for 8.27 seconds. That'll just keep going off. And this MTX doesn't show the like full AoE of it. If I turn that off, yeah, you can kind of see the full like AoE rings on there. That's pretty insane. This Katava's Feast comes with a level 30 melee splash. So this could be a 7 link. That'd be hard to work into a ranger. But anyways, let's get this character moving. T8 maps. Ooh, I want to give these chisels. I'm running low on chisels. I need to buy them from Kirak. Still with the harvest setup. Starting off with a Soul Eater from Delirium. And he's fully ramped, I'm sure of it. Just chasing me down. Oh, another one. Okay, this one didn't ramp as much, but he's also lightning and shock resistant. And I want to put my MTX back on that. Flashing white lights repeatedly is a lot. I mean, it's not as bad with the lightning balls because they're like moving. It's with the lightning spire trap, it's just like all on one location, just zap, 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 and it's a little much. It's way worse with the transfigured gem because it turns the lightning spire into a normal trap rather than a cooldown trap. And that's why I got the MTX in the first place, because that was blinding. It was very bad. But if I can keep the rare enemy inside the lightning spires, that damage is very nice. And both of the lightning trap and the lightning spire trap gets increased critical strike chance against shocked enemies. And it looks like that's only got me up to a 52% crit chance. I think that's with my flask up. So I probably need to do more work there to get more crit chance. Level 78. So what am I working on? This would be damage per power charge, which is solid. A lot of crit chance in Doomcast. I got easy access to jewel sockets. I can get more frenzy charges. Like there's a lot of easy access to very good. I'm gonna go for the frenzy charge first. All right, tormented bosses. For some lightning spires. Try to keep them in the lightning spires. Okay. I mean, they're taking damage, but I definitely can't optimally get that damage output on 3 different targets at once. Kind of looking for overlaps there on a single target. And that was with Elirez. Not bad. I can probably go up into reds with that. I'll run the maps I rolled. I can throw a Voidstone back in now too. I was pretty sure that my next build was going to be the animate weapon puppeteer. And there's my first boats back. But like, since I've got the Headhunter, like I don't know the extent that I'm going to have access to these ascendancies in the future. So like, while I have the Headhunter, I definitely got to go after the I can see where all the rare enemies are Headhunter build. Like, that just seems like a no-brainer to me. It's got to be done kind of thing. But this build is also really very unique, and I'm pretty sure I get that Empower. Like this is going to have damage without a doubt. And if I really needed single target, that's when I switch the Lightning Spire into the bow with the Empower to like really ramp that, which is probably what will happen eventually. But we get to level 84, I can start looking at Necropolis armor and some bigger defenses for this. Alright, this time no Elirez and no Tormented. Went a little better for a 3-target boss, and then they got out of the range and they're both split. Okay. Alright, what comes off the boats? I got 3 different gems for the minimum shipment. That's very good. And I know this doesn't scale well as you scale it up. So getting 3 quality gems per boat, I think there's a good chance this is probably the actual answer here. And I'm still trying to just bank stuff up because I want to do a 50 million shipment. But this is a very good idea, without a doubt. Much more pleasant than running lab, I'll tell you that. Level 79. There's another frenzy charge. Moving up to T9 Dunes maps. This map will get me to level 80. Oh, I didn't quality them. trying to quality them to get more life force out of these. And there's level 80. Crit multi's at 363. Yeah, I'm gonna put a point into crit chance. Start working towards Doomcast. Ooh, tormented boss here. Stay in my lightning spires. And I gotta stay in my sigil. Oh! Chaos came. My chaos is so bad on this. Boats are back again. I'm gonna have to do something to fix the chaos damage. I don't want to like make big moves on the build though before I get to level 84. So if I could safely grind it out, that would be ideal. This build's feeling though like it needs a +4 carcass jack. That would be ridiculous. Having that AoE would make the lightning spires much bigger. Unleash 2023 brutality. Send them off again. So with level 80, let's do some POB investigating. Let's look at lightning spire trap. Lots of different ways to configure this there. Average waves hitting configured size enemy. So you could change the size of the enemy and it kind of scales the amount of overlaps. Most bosses are radius 3, so that'd be this. Average active traps all waves, or average waves, 1. Okay, so average is 1. 1 wave hitting. And what I want to see is, with Lightning Spire Trap, turn off crit strikes and damage. What does it say is best in here? Awakened Lightning Pin is up there, and so is Charge Trap. So that's what I wanted to replace crit chance and crit damage for charge traps and lightning pin, and they're both rated above the crit damage and the crit strikes in PUB. Alright, that answers that. I have the charge traps on the offhand, and I have the awakened lightning pin. Actually, if I took out the added lightning damage, does it like that more? That's down there pretty close to the crits. It is still better. Where the gems are right now, not level 20, and with quality, it likes the crit multi better. If I had the awakened lightning damage and it was leveled to give the extra +1, it's absolutely the best. So I'll leave the added lightning in. If I do average traps, average waves, that actually like shows them more duration doing something there. That's actually a pretty solid damage boost out of that. Advanced traps is enormous for the damage. Okay, 1 red, and then, yeah, a mix of blue and green. There we go. 1 try. And with the Awakened Lightning Pin, I will inflict lightning exposure. So -10. Next boats. Nope. 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 Level 81. Grab more crit chance. Level 82. There's Doomcast. 60% more crit chance. 15 multi. Next batch of boats is back. That's nice. I like when I make it to this Hillock boss with the delirium. Less likely that he'll slap me in the face and one-shot me. 2020 advanced traps. I mean, sure, I guess. No exceptional. Level 83. I think this level needs to go into Disciple of the Forbidden. Then I'll be able to get the charge duration. I'll be able to generate endurance charges from the chest that I will craft at the next level. Level 84. I want charge duration. Well, this necrotic armor's already rolled pretty decently. It has the faster start of ES recharge. That's the big thing I was looking for. It also has the spell suppression. Let's see here. Let's 6-socket it. I don't like the reflect, but like whatever. I don't have the stuff to recombinator this. And how are my resists looking? If I took this off, like I might be cutting myself short there. But this also gives me the dex that I require. And yeah, I'm just gonna 6-link this, provided the fusing skill. I would prefer to use my fusings before I use my Black Morrigans. About 1,000 fusings down. This one's officially unlucky. for the links. It would have been cheaper to use the bench craft at this point. There it goes. Wow, that one was costly. Like 1700 something. Got the colors. Then I need endurance charges. I think that's here. +2 all max while unique is in presence. Biz taking his lightning is good. I need to verify. Searing Exarch. Yep, that's where the charges are. So not getting the max res there. Give me... Oh, that's unique enemy. That's not what I want. Crit multi for spell damage is there as well, but need to level. There it is. Gain endurance charge every 15 seconds. And put that on. That raised me 412 energy shield. I think I also respec a bunch of the tree here. I have plenty of regret orbs. I would like to switch this up. Oh, there's my boats. Drop this life and mana regen. I give it up a lot of mana regen here. Hopefully that doesn't hurt me. That's 15 points. 3 under 10 quality. 2 under 10. And these ones, there's a 20 quality one. With those points, get 4% more spell suppression. That has me at 100. That might be well on full life though. I'm down here, reacquire my skill effect duration, and then there's 10 all res with evasion, get some life back, and that leaves me with 4 points. Then the mana recovery is still okay. I do have a lot of mana regen on this ring. But defensively, where I'm lacking at the moment is energy shield. Now let's try and find an energy shield jewel that has something useful. Crit multi for spell damage and fire res. That's decent. Lightning damage. Something. I exalt both of these. Attack speed while dual wielding and lightning res. Okay, a little bit of resistance. Grab jewel socket and jewel socket. Let's re-import this to POB. Enemy exposed to lightning. Yeah, that definitely helps. But tree, show node power. POB is greatly valuing increased AoE for these traps. How does it change for just the lightning trap? Yeah, for the lightning trap, it likes the frenzy charge, heart seeker, arcane potency it really likes. The best possible anoint it looks like is probably overcharge. Crimson, black, silver. You can click the show power report to hit DPS, and then I can sort it by per point. Master Sapper is the best, followed by Annihilation. Where is Fervor? Oh, that is the power charge, or the frenzy charge. And Heart Seeker's right there with it. So this is solid. So there is something else I want to try. What if I went to skills, turn off Herald of Thunder, turn on Wrath, and then Clarity plus Arrogance leaves me 128 mana. So it's 348 to 399 with a level 20 Wrath. One of the craziest things I could do is bust out the corpse. I really want to save this for an actual minion build though, with the puppeteer that I still really want to do. I don't think I can keep it alive on this build. So Frostblink replaces my faster casting. That gives me the socket for the arrogance. Then I can Omen of Blanching this. Oh, it actually rerolls all of them. Okay, so now I need to get a blue, and then I need a red. I think, yeah, I need red, blue. Okay, that wasn't hard. Do the 2-link, automation, steel skin, clarity. So not on full life. Only 90% spell suppression. That's what I thought. I don't need this all res that I left on the chest. So this should be a Fizz taken as elemental. Not Fizz taken as chaos. It doesn't want to roll. Not pinnacle. Wrath aura effect while unique enemies in presence. Wrath aura effect. There. Fizz taken as cold. Finally. And Stygian Vise. Do I have anything with chaos res? Not with life. So now the Horticrafting bench comes in with all the life force that I've been farming. Reforge chaos on the Stygian Vise. Try and hit big life. Strength, mana, 100 life with chaos. Okay. Try a different one. There's a T1 life. No open prefixes. That's more workable. Blast life recovery rate, life regen. Also, okay. Blast charges gained. It's lower to life, but decent chaos res with some cold. There we go. There's a big one. Life, fire, lightning, chaos. On this, craft mana probably. Max roll of 54. Move the jewel into there. Big upgrade to chaos res. Still way up on fire and cold. If I took off the gloves, I need some lightning res, some life, chaos res. Gloves, lightning, life, chaos res. That could work. I was more looking for like phantom myths. I could make this one work better. I like the higher evasion energy shield here. Do I have an Eldritch Annulment? I have 2 of them. So if Eater is dominant, remove suffix. Put Eater on it. Eldritch Annul. Took the fire. Okay, probably the best case scenario there. And then I craft whatever else resistance I need with chaos. And then here I want to hit trap throwing speed before I run out of these. Ideally, there's 8%. Evasion from helmet and boots. 6% spell suppression. It gets me closer. Boats are back. Just slap this on here. Go check that. I still haven't gotten the wrath worked in. Come on. Exceptional gem. Not there. Not there. 2120 mana forged arrows. That's cool. That's actually really cool. 2020 intensify. So these boats are bringing me cool things that are not what I'm looking for. At least I'm getting that. I didn't get much out of lab other than quality and a headhunter. Don't have a leveled wrath, because of course. So I could probably benefit from some more mana reservation efficiency by coming into influence. All right, now to the amulet that requires strength. The all res doesn't need to be there. Do I have any lightning gem? Nope, that one's chaos. I mean, that's pretty close. It's got crit multi and +1 lightning and a % ES, which is good. So I would need strength. Do strength and int, and that could go on. Resistance is very close to being 20 over. That's like dead on where I'm looking. And that gives me more energy shield, which is kind of what I was after there. Still have the crit multi, and then yeah, +1 gem is more damage. We're getting close to level 19s as well. Okay, well, I have to look before I just YOLO exalt that. Need jewelry, amulet, prefix, damage per int, damage per power charge. Damage penetrates lightning res is a possibility. So I could Crusader exalt it and just save it, or exalt it now, potentially hitting life or mana. This also needs blessed. Give me more rarity. Okay. And I only have a Hunter's Exalt, which would be movement speed, Ellie Pin, Pierce, or Chaos or Fizz Leech. Odds of hitting something valuable seems greater there. That would be a 60% chance, 67% chance I hit something valuable. Really 2 good mods on the Crusader. Let's hit it with the Hunter Exalt. Do it. Chaos Leech's life. Okay. Fair, Crimson, Black, Silver, +1 max power charges. This has to have strength on it because of the steel skin. So if I lowered the level on my steel skin, yeah, I'm not going to do that. We'll leave the strength on it for now. Then it looks like the gloves get cold and chaos. Gloves need quality. And I think I stick with the boots and helmet I have for now. Like, these are really locked in on resistances. Both of these could be exalted. Let's do that instead. Exalt. No, pull them off. Exalt. Some evasion and some evasion. That's what I was expecting. Then helmet. This would give me flat lightning dispels, ideally. Ooh, or AoE. Given how much POB was liking increased area of effect, I'm gonna do that. I can get Fizz taking his lightning there. I can also get lightning pin here. Lightning pin has to be the play. Yeah, 5% lightning pin. And then let's bless that AoE to 8. Then the boots need something. Chaos res. Brittle ground. Brittle ground is very good for me. Okay, come on, give me something useful here. Cooldown recovery rate of travel skills. Chance to avoid poison. It's not terrible. I think I'll rock with that. Everything's qualitied up, and POB didn't seem to like it super much, but I'm putting these 2 passives into Soul Thief. 96 spell suppression. I could drop the lucky spell suppression now and put a point into 4% with evasion. That's better. Flasks up 28k. With no flasks up, 18,000 ES. There is a note here. It says every 4 seconds, regenerate ES equal to 1% of evasion rating over 1 second. That seems really good. So with flasks up, that just like, I can instantly recover my energy shield every 4 seconds, regardless of the ES recharge. And yeah, and I just passively gain endurance charges now. It takes 45 seconds to get up to 3, but you know, if it works, it works. I'd call that some upgrades. Do another POB refresh here. This says 529 now. That was going to be 399 with the change from Herald of Thunder to Wrath. Pretty good. Pretty good. Then configuration, enemy on brittle ground. That's a lot of damage in grease. And if I have endurance charges up, it's a nice chunk of extra. No exceptional gem. Let's try a T16 map. Change my Pantheon to less ignite duration, unaffected by burning ground, and Exarch, but keep my thing the same. See what happens here. Alright, let's see. Things aren't instantly dying here. There's nothing difficult about this map, I would say. Ooh, nope, don't click that. Oh, that's scary. Luckily, I get the random chains and forks and nonsense. Oh, I gotta level up the Wrath. That'll help too. Yeah. I'm not getting hit at the moment. Oh, there's some kind of Soul Eater. That's not good. Oh, bad spot to click the gems. And luckily the Harbingers can't die. They're immortal. Don't gotta even worry about it. I need to put my Void Stones back in. Oh, there's the Soul Eater back. Oh, it disappeared. Maybe it finally died. Boss. First, throw down the traps. Flasks. Oh, walk under him. Brittle. Sure. Incandescent Invitation and a Constrictor. Alright. I'm on level 18 gems. So if I started adding life and stuff to enemies, like, could be a bit of an issue. How about the Harvest? Okay. They didn't instantly die, but I'm ramping up my Sigil of Power, getting that extra damage. Ooh, Rock's Bubble. Get the spires out. Let them chase me through the spires so I can brittle ground them. I mean, they died. Next one. Ooh. So I need a longer brittle ground. But that's what I was thinking with the Exarch stuff. Lightning is shock resistant. I killed that. Alright, what do we got out of this one? He jumped at me. Brittle him. Be in the spire. Okay, you know, I said it was going to clear T16 maps, and here we are, with a long way to still go. Crazy nonsense. I'm glad I got that chaos res worked out, because these were a bit of an issue. Whew. Let's try some synthesis maps with destructive play, or maybe just bring Maven. And for this, go back to Rislatha so I can counter region, maybe. Oh, I forgot about those. Less effective curses, multi-proj, avoid ailments is not a problem. And rare monsters drop fossils. Doing these, I can recover some of the gold. Oh, and there was the Lightning Spire Trap leveling up. Huge. I raised the mana cost from 70 to 73 on the Lightning Spires. Lightning Trap level up. Level 85. Put this level into this ES recharge thing. Alright, start ramping this. Alright, throw these. Curse. I'm gonna kill it, but yeah, we're gonna move here. Nice. Speed, crit, synthesized monsters grant increased XP on top of the XP. It's a good one. Level 86. Gonna grab aura effect so I can get the reservation efficiency, free up more of that mana. Alright, augmented. Watch for him to jump in the air. Oh, he moved. And don't get bopped. Uh-oh, vitality boon. So I gotta make sure I'm... Ooh, I got ignited real bad there. Need a frost blink from time to time. Okay. Vitality boot, yep. The ignites are rough. Almost there, though. Come on, there we are. Next one's got Burning Ground. Gotta switch back to Aberrath. It's probably good to keep that there anyways, because ignites prevent ES recharge. Gift of Asenath. Cool. The Asenath's touch I got lasted for all of a minute on my Animate Guardian. That did not really benefit me at all. Twisted. Need to go here. Yeah, just stay there. Oh, I need to get the brittle. I gotta be doing that. Oh, put the circle right in my thing. Stay out here. Nice. That one wasn't bad. Ooh, next boat's back. 2120 cast when stunned. 20 quality ice bite. That's something I would probably want for doing Flicker Strike. Level 87. None of these had any extra life or defense for anything. That could make these bosses really rough for this. But that level gets the mana reservation efficiency. That's much better. Rewritten. Go. I can't see anything. Keep dodging. He must have some natural lightning res, probably. Ooh, okay, I do got spell suppression. It's not going to be that bad. Still hurts, but if I get hit by one, it's not the end of me. Nope, get out of that. Will you jump somewhere that I can fight you? There we go. Ooh. Come on. Alright, there's a heal. I think we're getting ads out here. Yeah, this one's rough. Oh, there was a heal. There was a heal. Oh, he's still got a lot left. Oh, no, no, no. Get out. Get out. Nah. Still got like 20%. Go. And now I lose my endurance charges. That's not the real one. Ah. That's so ridiculous. So hard to see what's going on in here. Ow. The flask's up. Dodge. Oh, that's a degen. And I took a hit. Please, will you die? Die! Was there must have been a rare with an invulnerable, because he should have died. It's a great idea for XP real quick, though. And then for this, we'll make sure this goes as easy as possible. Use the SRS. And they've got extra life. They're pretty tanky. Give them a couple levels. I didn't bring the Enlighten over either, so a little rough on the mana. And there's a ball haste. And done. Awaken Control Destruction. 5 splinters for Maven. Back into getting useful things. And I swapped characters, so I have to re-summon my Harbingers. And then I'll do the rewritten last, and then let the SRS build take out that boss. Going into the invitation, I guess. But I should keep running this just for the easy XP. Even though I do want the Exarch Embers. All damage ignites. Magic monster, big XP. Yeah, watch the XP bar go with this big magic pack. This, insane XP. Level 88. I'm gonna take the +1 max Eliras. Hey, a Cortex. I think that's my first Cortex. Yeah, nothing big off the boats this time. Level 89. Influence. gives me a lot of evasion, does not much damage. I think I should work towards the frenzy charge. Another forgotten down, 6 splinters. And then I will run the Cortex with the SRS build too. Cortex time. Ah. Oh, need to cast more. They die to that lightning. Round number 2. Kill it. Alright, swap in melee splash. Then back into the multi-strike. Fractal Titan. Delete it. Easy. Alright, hit the wall. Haste. Cortex down. Gloves. Offering to the Serpent. I think I make this dust. Exalted Orb. 75,000 dust for that Cortex. Boats are back again. 2020 Ballista Totem. 20 quality Momentum. Pirate showed up. Over 50k gold. 2020 Chain. Yay, quality currency in this one. 32 Chisels. 10 GCPs. 16 Glass Blowers. You know what? I was thinking about this wrong. It's only 197 ES regen. I did 10% instead of 1%. Alright, give me that point back. Evasion rating per frenzy charge. Onslaught, Sapphire Ring with cold damage, cold res. That still might be really good. For Flicker Strike, level 90. There's my frenzy charge. Forbidden Tome. That's something I could do. I could replenish a bunch of divines doing that probably. That'd be a really good task for the SRS build. It was Sanctum League when Poison SRS actually like kind of popped out because I believe it's really good at doing Sanctum. Another Cortex. About to find out if Fizz Reflect kills my Spectres. Hurting the Stone Golem a bit. Oh, alright. I just wasn't even looking. Okay. Try this again. They're doing alright though. With the Reflect. Done. Cloak of Flame. 5 splinters. I can do 3 more rounds of this. Another Cortex. Lost a crew member. That was a 4. I don't want to use a 7 on these shipments. That was nothing good. Let me see if I can fish another one out of here. 4, 4, 4. So I can even drop my 6 out of here. Ooh, Maloney's Mechanism. That's always nice to find. Level 91. So next I'm going for Master Sapper. Nice, I got Beyond in a rewritten. This is the biggest one, the most monsters in it. So I will get more value out of it. Ooh, Beyond Boss. Oh, so that is a larger enemy. I think that means that, well, it moved. But should mean that my Lightning Spires are doing better against it. And there went my Sigil. I love that my cooldown is so low on the Lightning Spire. I can kind of throw it around all over the place. It's very helpful. I can throw one of those down on like every rare enemy. There's no problem. Against single target, I can't quite get the ramp if I had 4 of them. It kind of equals out. I have like 2 of them down at a time with the duration I've stacked. Less armor and block for 71 quant. I think I gotta do it. With 6 portals, I should be able to handle it. Even if they manage to kill me a time or 2 with all the crit that's probably in this. And it's so hard to get my Tim chains down reliably. It is nice if Maven summons a copy of a rewritten, it can tank the lightning projectiles that it launches. It'll hit the clone and just disappear on the ball. It's very cool. Got it. 5. The reason to go for the high quant ones is to try and get 6 splinters out of there, but oh well. Go next. Tuvakai. SRS damage, life, duration. Oh, but they take 20% of their max life per second as chaos. Vortex. And I lost one of my new guys. 2021 Volatility. That's not bad. 2020 Mirage Archer. I am very surprised as to the value that I've gotten out of these shipments. Divine Orb. Nice. I'm over here thinking, you know, maybe I just like do a day of Sanctum and get Divines. I'll probably get a bunch if I can finish off that 50 million shipment, which is really only lacking dust, I think, at this point. But if I want lots of dust, I need lots of Shaper Elder items or uniques. I'm actually not even a third of the way there on dust, but it's going to be hard to gear up another character if I like commit and level Flicker Strike. I don't really have stuff like set aside for it or anything. If I wanted to recombinator craft a weapon or recombinator a Giga Evasion chest piece, I might need Divines for that. And this is doing fairly well without the Empower. Another Divine Orb. 5 more Splinters. Level 92. What about Zoth? You get melted by my things? Spires? Kind of. Cool. I will wait on the next batch of boats, but this is the last map I'm going to run today. Wanted to get the level, throw that into trap throwing speed. And as of right now, yeah, I'm really not sure exactly what I'm going to do for tomorrow, but I'll do something. I'll definitely make another video. Oh, I did the wrong thing. I didn't put X-Arc in there. Where are my gyms at? Oh, they're getting close to level 20. They're closing in on it. And I have offhand Lightning Spire Traps leveling, so I can get level 21, hopefully. I cleared the whole map except for the Harvest without my Harbingers. But the build works. It's very fun to play. Same as it would be for any other just like Lightning Trap setup, but can really make good use of this Lightning Spire Traps. I'm not sure that's something a Lightning Trap build would be always doing these days, but, you know, I'm enjoying it. And I still haven't worked in a Bear Trap that increased single target damage by quite a bit, but then it's a matter of, well, what do you give up? Drop the Steel Skin, and that helps keep me alive, which I like, so maybe after it leveled further, that would be a possibility. Here's another 316,000 gold. Got that good for 2 days and 10 minutes on this boat. I lost another guy. Wow, nothing big. Send him off again, and maybe tomorrow I might get that Empower. Who knows? We shall see. But that's going to do it for this one. I'd like to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, definitely hit the like button, as it really helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe to make sure you don't miss more videos from me. If you'd like to help support my channel, please consider using the super thanks, the heart icon just below the video, or by joining to become a member, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Cheers.